Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa, and for those of you who don't know, I am all things clean beauty and fashion, and today I want to review the new Skin Twin Creamy Concealer. So earlier this year, I believe it was this summer, Beautycounter came out with their new Skin Twin foundation, and I have to say, I have it right here. It has quickly become my favorite, and I love it so much. It's like your skin, but better. And it has more of a conventional feel of a foundation, but yet has all the ingredients that you want and that are not harmful for your skin. So they have come out with a new concealer that I want to review for you guys. I was not planning on doing this, but it just came in the mail. So I'm like, boom, here it goes. So my hair might be like a little crazy and weird, but I just want to get this out for you guys. So without further ado, let's get into this concealer. So they have definitely upgraded the packaging into more of a conventional looking concealer. So currently they have the Touch Up concealer, and it's one of those pump up pens, which I'm not a huge fan of just because you can't see how much you have left. They also expanded their shade range from 6 to 13 different shades. So each shade of foundation has 2 different concealers that would match with it. So we have, I will link those all below, but I currently have 5 in my possession. So I did want to get just enough to make sure that I'm covering kind of like my bases. So this is the new, so these all look very similar, and this is tan. So obviously there are other shades, but I really didn't feel like I needed to go out and purchase all of these at once because I do have other ones in my kit for darker complexions and even lighter complexions. So I kind of just wanted to match myself and see which one I like the best. You can also use a lighter shade to cover up imperfections like dark circles. Use your normal shade for, you know, your face, and then darker shade to contour with if you want to do a cream contour. So let's just get right into the concealers. So first I purchased Light 1. So the packaging, it does say the future is clean. We are leading a movement to a future where all beauty is clean beauty. Yep. So this is the new packaging. It has the color on top. It's very similar to the foundation. So this is recyclable, certified B Corporation. It has the cruelty-free bunny on there. This is the component. I love how this look. It's very, very sleek. So it does have the doe foot applicator. I really, really like doe foot applicators, and it clicks. So this is very similar to, actually it's identical. So this is actually identical to the lip glosses. They're the same size, they just have different caps. So cool. I like a consolidated like aesthetic. It's very pretty. Okay. But of course, what matters is how it performs. So I actually have dew skin and a little bit of highlight on right now. So I am going to take this off with a makeup wipe. So I can kind of just have like nothing on my skin, of course. My skin's gonna get very red from this, just to warn you. I just have a lot of pink in my skin. So a little bit about this concealer that I was reading up on is it does use avocado butters. So that's gonna help give it that creamy texture. And then it has, okay, I'm gonna butcher this name. It's like nutgrass or something like that. It is also in our concealer right now, and that's gonna help with texture and not pigmentation, but fine lines and wrinkles. So it does have a lot of skincare benefits in the concealer, but it does also give you some good coverage. So those are the claims. I am excited to try this out. Okay, let's get this party started here. Okay, should I just put this back? Ugh, I hate my huge ears, but whatever. All right. Okay, all in the name of product reviews. So as always, I would go in with my foundation first before I use concealer, because that's just what I do. So I am going to go in with the Skin Twin foundation in medium 310. I'm not quite at 340 anymore because it's not really summer anymore here. It's definitely fall. Can't believe it is already October. Crazy. So I just like to dot that on, and then I do use a beauty, this isn't a beauty blender, it's a sponge that I found online that I really like, and I just dot that in. Another product that I did not purchase because I just have so many sponges, they did come out with the Better Blender, which I thought was a nice little play on words there. Which I love beauty sponges. That's just the way that I like to put on my makeup. Looking for one. And you're gonna get the concealer, I guess you might as well just pick it up all at the same time. Okay, so I totally forgot to put on lotion, which is like very uncommon for me, but my skin is pretty hydrated still. So you can see that it does give me like nice coverage, but it definitely still looks like skin. I did do a review of this foundation already, and I did come back and show you my like full-on test of it from the night. So if you want to check that out, go for it. But now I am going to go in with the concealer. So oh, I have a tiny little bit left on my wrist. So this, I'm gonna actually do this on my chin again like I did that other video. I just think that's easier. Should I do, yeah, I'll do this side. Okay, so this is light 1. Which is way too light for me, but that's okay. I knew that was gonna happen. But we are coming into the winter months, so it's kind of nice to have several shades for me personally. This is light 2, and I can put the descriptions up of these formulas as well. This one is definitely more of a yellow base. I don't know why I swatched that so many times. So this one is definitely more yellow toned. So you can see this is like more neutral, I think. I don't know. Okay. Next, this is medium 1, which I feel like this is gonna be my shade, I think. I don't know. Ooh, these are very similar. Okay. This is warmer though. You can definitely tell. Okay. Now we got medium 2, and all the names are on the bottom. You're not going to be able to see that with my camera, but this is medium 2. So we are getting a little bit warmer. Okay, so that was medium 2, which is definitely warmer and darker than medium 1. And then the last shade that I got was tan. Okay, so those are the shades that I purchased. Obviously, I will link down below and show you a picture of all the shades. So there are 13 shades, but these are the shades that I purchased. Okay, so I definitely feel like I am this shade here because, right? Okay, yeah, I think I'm this shade because this is like, I think it matches a little bit better to my skin, but I kind of want it to be lighter underneath. Okay, I don't know why I did that. All right, so actually I'm gonna go and use my makeup wipe because I don't want all of these shades on my chin. And I'm gonna have to put foundation on that again. Whoops, I didn't think about that. So I am going to be using medium 1. And I, of course, like to do like the triangle type of situation where you just kind of do a couple lines. And I do like to do like down the bridge of my nose. And I do like to go there, a little bit down my nose. I typically have a little bit here, not a ton, and then I go on my imperfections. So right here, I have a blemish that I'm still trying to get rid of. I have a little bit of acne scarring right here, which I still have not even dipped this a second time. And that side is actually pretty good, like maybe right there. Like now I barely have anything on my brush, but I kind of just like dab it around, okay? So that is what I do. I am gonna use my sponge and just see how that, what baby? Yes, you can have your sucker. Let me just go in and blend this out with my sponge. I am really liking this. Yeah, it just feels, it's fuller coverage. It works with the sponge, which is really nice. I didn't feel like the last concealer really worked with the sponge just because it was such a light concealer and a light formula. Ooh, yeah, I really like this. Okay, I am gonna go in with my ring finger this time and see how that works out. I just feel like this way is just takes a lot longer, and then it also just isn't as precise as the sponge. That's why I highly recommend getting a sponge if you do not have one. It's just so much easier. But obviously, if you do not have a sponge, you can still work it out. Don't worry, you have fingers and those work too. But you see how this is not blended up here? And this side got super blended like really easily. Ooh, I love that. All right, so I'm just gonna blend this out. Now you can definitely use more concealer than I do. I don't know why my voice got so high. I'm telling you, I had too much caffeine today. Okay, so I really like the look of that. Looks very, very nice. You can definitely go in with more concealer if you choose to, but I feel like that is enough. So for me, I really like this True Skin concealer from Ilia. It's almost gone, so I'm very happy that this just showed up because I am almost out of this. And I just kind of want to show you. Ooh, yeah, this is like a little bit more like a serum formula. And let's see what this is like. This is the medium 1. And this is in Suma, the Ilia one, and this is medium 1 in Beautycounter. So let's just see. Okay, so this one's actually a little bit warmer. But if you can see that formula, they're very similar, but this one is creamier. So I'm wondering if that's the avocado butters in it. Let me just feel. Wow, I really, really like this. Yep, this is, I'm very, very impressed. Really, really like this. Okay, I typically would use powder. Like not every day, but if I was gonna be out for a long time, powder it just helps, you know? So I am going to use some Beautycounter powder just because I personally like a little bit of powder to set my under eyes. Otherwise, you can use whatever you have on hand. Oh, I got a little bit down here. Looks like I ate a powdered donut. Okay, All right, I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. I also like to go in with a brush and dust that away. So that's another way you can use your sponge. Okay, that is a beautiful base. All right, I am going to just put on some blush. This is Nectar from Beautycounter. Okay, and then I am going to go in with a bronzer because that's just what I do. That's just who I am, okay? Okay. I'm gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer that I really like. Okay, so I'm just gonna fix my lazy girl cat eye. I just used like a little tiny bit of eyeshadow. You just kind of smudge it on. All right, and then I'm just gonna take a little bit of clear brow gel. This is also Beautycounter. Just to kind of, whoops, that was way too much. Whoopsies. I just like it when my brows stay in place and look bushy. Last but not least, I am going to use Brulee. Their new lip glosses are so nice. I love them. Smell so good. Ooh, my voice got low. Ooh. That is the look, but clearly we are just trying to figure out if I like this concealer, and I so far love it. I do feel like I need to do like another test to see how I'm liking it. So this is also very similar to the Becca concealer that they are going to be discontinuing. So this is a really nice dupe if you want that skin-like look, but you don't want it to look like makeup or have like a full face, like really full coverage. So this is not like your Tarte Shape Tape, but it does do a good job of like covering my imperfections. Sorry, I got cut off. So like I was saying, this is doing like a really nice job of covering up my imperfections, but without it looking too cakey. So this is more like an Ilia Skin Serum concealer. It is not like a Tarte Shape Tape, but I do think it's still doing a good job of covering up my under eyes and my imperfections. So yeah, I'm very impressed. I would definitely use this on clients too, which is the hope. Okay, you guys, so I think I am going to check back in with you later to see how this is working out, but so far so good. It's not settling into my lines and wrinkles, and I will check back in with you guys later and see how it looks. Okay, bye. Okay, hi you guys. You might be a little confused. I was going to do a check-in, but instead it is now 2 weeks later. Surprise! You're in the future. And actually I wanted to just try out this concealer with powder, without powder, with foundation, without foundation, and the verdict is out. Yes, I love this stuff. It is really, really nice. I feel like you can definitely not use powder with this and it doesn't crease. I'm very, very impressed with this formula. I have been using medium 2 a lot lately, and I just got out of the shower and I'm barefaced right now, so I wanted to show you just how it can get rid of your dark circles, and you can still use this without using foundation as well if you just kind of want a more simpler look. So like even just if you want to go and just kind of cover up your dark circles, your imperfections, it looks so nice. It's not too thick of a concealer that you can't do this, because I know with the Tarte Shape Tape I cannot do this, but look at how that just blends in, and then you just have this really beautiful, you know, I look less tired, but I don't have to like have a whole face of makeup. But if you are into that, you can totally do the Flawless in 5 and add your foundation and blush and all that jazz. So I am gonna speed through this actually and just show you the result. So I also have been using this as a primer as well, and I will show you that right now as well. I'm just really impressed with how it does not crease, which I was like a little worried about it because it is so creamy, and it does have a lot of those skincare benefits in it. So I was a little worried, but look at that. It just looks so nice. And so if you ever want to go for that really like flawless looking face, but you don't want to use like a bunch of powders, I highly recommend using just concealer and then using a cream blush. So these are our two cream blushes that I really, really like. This one is caramel and this one is hibiscus. Let me just show you what they look like. They come in a tube like this. And when I tell you they last forever, I have had these for, I mean, several years at this point, and I don't see any reason why I would need to repurchase them. They are really nice still. Okay, so the verdict is out. I definitely recommend this concealer. I like the color range. I like the consistency. I like how creamy it is. It doesn't crease. I like the applicator. Just everything is like thumbs up. Very impressed with this concealer. I highly recommend this. If you want to check out this concealer and the Flawless in 5, which I highly recommend, I will link everything down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
Mommy,
What?
can I go get Fernanda?
No, not right now.
Mama, kitty.
Oh, there's our kitty!
Good.
Can you wait like 2 more
wait.
seconds before we go get Fernanda?
Hey, hi.
Hi! And
Here's
there's no kitty.
Mittens.
There's Mittens, our new kitty!
Mittens. He's a baby.
He's gotten so big
Here,
though.
why don't you show him?
Okay.
Why don't you face
There's Mittens. He's a little sick still. Oh, that's our new kitten.